And we are live. It's your guy El Selector. I'm back at it again. Flip, you know what I mean? A little bit late due to this situation, but we are here. The Toronto Raptors drafted Scottie Barnes. Scottie Barnes got drafted to the Raptors. I don't know how that happened. I don't know what they saw. Scottie Barnes, I don't know, man. Honestly, I'm just gonna put the thing in here. I'm gonna put it in here. Very, very simple, very straightforward. But yes, I am live. Raptors did draft Scottie Barnes. Unfortunately, due to certain circumstances, I had to come in late. But anyone who wants to jump in the stream, you could jump in. But Scottie Barnes is a Toronto Raptor. He's a three-time USA gold medalist. Man. The Raptors draft Scottie Barnes, yo. No Jalen Suggs, surprisingly. So Jalen Suggs is the player that falls in the draft. I thought the Raptors would pick him up, but Scottie Barnes is 6'8", 225. I didn't see him, be honest with you. He's not a player I did see. I hope he works out. I hope Jalen Suggs doesn't turn into some superstar standout and, yo, we take the L. You see what I'm saying? But this is kind of shocking to me. I didn't see this coming. I didn't even see Scottie Barnes on my radar. I had projected – I thought it was going to be flipping – what's this guy's name over here? What's going on, Louis, bro? What's your take on Scottie Barnes, bro? You think they messed it up with this one, bro?
No, I think we took Scottie Barnes. It's because that I think Pascal's gone.
You think he's gone? Yeah, the word on the street is they're trying to get rid of him, bro. I'm shocked,
There's been some links with him going to Portland.
Oh, for real?
There could be like a no Dame trade happening, or like some point guard, maybe, or maybe like a Ben Simmons trade. I don't know. Right, because it's kind of weird for me why we wouldn't take Suggs, who could a point guard, right?
Over a point guard. That's what I'm saying. If we're gonna lose Lowry, then what? We're gonna red with Fred VanVleet and Malachi Flynn. Like, I'm not saying nothing wrong with Malachi Flynn. I don't mind Suggs if we're losing Lowry. I don't mind having Suggs. Ideally, I wanted Evan Mobley. That was the guy we initially wanted, but we were one damn pick shy. Cleveland Cavaliers is gonna ruin Evan Mobley for whatever reason. I thought if we were going to get Jalen Suggs or Evan Mobley, we'd probably get Mike. What's his name? Sorry, Kuminga or whatever that guy's name is.
Jonathan Kuminga. Yeah.
Jonathan Kuminga. But I haven't seen anything of him. When I watched the G League, I didn't see anything going on with this guy. So I wasn't too sure how good this guy is or whatever the case may be. So I'm a little bit confused right now, bro. Like, I don't know what's going on, bro. Like, honestly, like I literally just got in the house, and I'm like, okay, flip. Like
I was like, okay, wait for him. No, Jalen Suggs, right? Because I was like, saying, okay, yeah, Suggs, right? Biased man knows no Canada Goose jacket, drinking to buy him one and no, right? But no, I guess we're gonna get Scottie Barnes.
Oh my god, bro!
Who cannot shoot, by the way? He cannot shoot.
He can't shoot, bro. I haven't even seen this guy. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, oh my goodness, could you believe it? Yo, they better do something. If Scottie Barnes doesn't work out, this is going to be a big L for the Raptors. A big fat L, bro. I'm not too sold on Scottie Barnes just because the fact that you said he can't shoot, and I haven't seen anything. There's nothing in my scout report of this guy.
He was shooting from 3 27% and from another free throw line 62%. So
oh my goodness.
Not that great.
Oh my goodness, bro. Yo, are they trading Siakam? Because word on the street is they're trying to get rid of this guy, but I don't know what's going on. He's not going to be playing.
Him and Nick Nurse and the organization is not. You know what I don't get? I get getting mad, right? I remember, right. So, I think, yeah. So when Kawhi left, right, we got an offer, right, saying, okay, so if Kawhi stayed, we can get Westbrook and PG. But of course, Masai said we can't trade Pascal Siakam, and now look.
Exactly. Listen, I know even though Westbrook was just traded to Lakers, Westbrook's virtually been bouncing from organization to organization. But at the same time, we would have put. But Kawhi got injured too. Paul George probably the only player that's actually probably presentable. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like it's a kind of a fucked up situation to say the least. Like the whole dilemma that we're facing right now. You get where I'm coming from? Because it's just like if we had got Kawhi would have went down anyways. His knees are done basically. Kawhi Leonard's knees are finished. His knees are shot. Like his knees are done.
Same with AD.
AD's knees are done too. Yeah, Kawhi Leonard, and then we would have had what's this other guy's name, bro? Flip, bro. What's his name? We would have had Russell Westbrook, who gets traded. He would have got traded the following year, anyways, because he can't play. He can't play under structure. And then the other guy would have been what's his name over here? Fuck, bro. What's this guy's name over here, bro? What's his name? Paul George. We'd have Paul George. What's going on with Paul George right now? Paul George is probably the best player of all three of them right now, just because he's the most consistent. But at the same time, though, it's still not enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, like, the way I see it now is right. If we get right, because Dame, said he's either gonna go to stay in Portland, come to Toronto, Philadelphia, the Heat, and the Knicks.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, if us, he'll be like a perfect fit, and right. But again, like I don't know why we need to take Suggs. I don't know.
Oh my goodness, bro. That's what I'm saying. If we're gonna, Suggs could be a generational talent, bro, like a once in a generation talent. Like he's very explosive, very strong. He attacks the rack very strong. Like the guy could play. I would have taken him.
Kyle Lowry. If we're keeping Kyle Lowry, I'm be upset. I don't want Lowry no more.
Lowry's not going. Look, Lowry's leaving, bro. Lowry's gonna go play for Miami or the Sixers.
No, because that Miami.
New York said they're gonna offer him the 3-year, $30 million per season deal. The New York Knicks said they'll do
right.
Mm-hmm.
So like now, basically, with the thumb, right?
Yeah.
Basically, like, we want Tyler Hero, right? After Miami said no, still.
Yeah.
They still said no.
Yeah. Tyler Hero, like, bro, no disrespect, but what the hell is Tyler Hero? Like,
he had only one lucky playoff run. Okay, everyone had that one lucky playoff run.
Yeah. So it looks like Orlando just stole and got Jalen Suggs.
Yep.
The Raptors just gave him away because I think Kuminga was probably on their watch list. So it's just like, I don't know, man. John Doe, what's going on, bro? What's your take on the whole Scotty Barnes pick, bro? I didn't see that came out of left field, bro.
Not for me. I knew it was between Suggs, Scotty Barnes, or Jonathan Kuminga. I 100% thought it was going to be Jonathan Kuminga because the African connections to Masai. I think if you're going upside, pure upside, you go Scotty Barnes. He's got more upside than anybody besides Cade Cunningham. I think if you're going floor, you go Suggs. Suggs is a better player right now than any of them. Problem is, Suggs he don't have a self-creation. He's a transition player. He doesn't score in the half court like a Jalen Green. Jalen Green, that's why I kind of wanted him. He can score in the half court like crazy, get a bucket, ISO play. Suggs doesn't do that. He's a transition player. He gets a rebound, run in transition, and get to the rim. That's why he got to the rim a whole bunch. He's not really a shooter. He shot 33% from three. So it's kind of like he's not. He's like he's got a Drew Holiday, Kyle Lowry comparison. And I don't know if in this class if you take that at number 4 because that's like 15 points per game. 16, 17 is ceiling.
The thing is, though, Louis came out and said, what was the percentage Scotty Barnes is shooting from, bro?
27. But I seen his pre-draft workouts, and I think he could probably – OG's the same way. OG was the same way, though. He shot in the mid-20s. I think he shot 27% in but it's the form. It's the form. I know what you're thinking, but you got to look at Scotty Barnes' size. I don't think either one of them is going to be a bad player. I don't think this is a situation where one of them is going to be really good and the other one's going to be terrible. I think they're probably going to be – I think Jalen Suggs is going to be better for the first year or two, and then probably Scotty Barnes is probably going to end up getting he's 6'9", he can handle the ball.
Do you think that's a jam log, though, bro, at the forward position, bro? Because, bro, I'm sorry, but, bro –
Pascal, we're going to get to see because Pascal's not going to play for the first month.
Why can't we trade Pascal? Get him out of here. Like it's like if he's not being right.
Pascal isn't going to play for the first month because his injury.
Yeah,
his injury.
Right? Him and Nick Nurse already know some problems and like he didn't like.
But you also got to understand that Scotty Barnes didn't play power forward in school.
Oh, he didn't play.
Scotty Barnes didn't play power forward.
He plays small forward. The thing is, bro, he can't shoot, man. It's just like I think he might. We already have
Scotty Barnes. No. Along all his minutes at point guard, all of them. Damn, he had 4.2 assists per game in 23 minutes. He's a
Bro,
point guard
why?
who can
Why?
play other positions.
Why did Cleveland draft Evan Mobley, bro? Why? Cleveland is gonna waste
Go back.
this guy.
Go back. Don't listen to me. Go back. Literally, go back to where we drafted him, and they're talking about maybe trading Pascal and stuff. I don't know if that happens because if you look, his comparison is guys like Magic Johnson and guys like that, Ben Simmons. So it's the big guys like that. So I don't know. But he's only difference between him and Ben Simmons is Ben Simmons is not aggressive. He doesn't push the action. Scotty Barnes has got game winners in college. He literally went to the rim and destroyed guys. He's more of a Adam Spinella, who does all the draft profiles, said you could call him a Ben Simmons, but he likes him more to a Giannis Antetokounmpo because it's a mentality like a Russell Westbrook. Like he's not a shooter,
like
but he's aggressive as hell.
6'8", right, Scotty Barnes?
I gotta watch film on Scotty Barnes. He went to Florida State, right?
Go ahead.
You're saying?
Yeah. Look his games up. He's gonna need development, but look him up. Go ahead, watch him. He's OG kind of. He kind of reminds me of OG more than anybody, except he's got more playmaking. He just needs to get that shooting down.
Dude, this guy's
Suggs
a
isn't really a
project
shooter
though.
either.
He's a project though, man. He's a project. Like this guy is like, dude, this guy can go. This guy has crazy upside, and this guy has crazy downside. Like I could already see this guy either he's gonna contribute or he's just gonna be a guy we traded. Okay. I don't know. You guys hear me?
Yeah.
I was saying he's gonna either have crazy upside where he's gonna shoot to the top, he's gonna be really good, or he's just gonna fall off the map. Because bro, I don't know, man. This is like a log jam. What's the other guy's name over here that we got from Portland? We already have OG. We have Pascal. Like, how many forward kind of guys do we have on this team? You see what I'm saying?
I mean, well, so Gary Trent wants 18 to 20 million like a season. No.
Bro, Gary Trent might be Gary Trent.
And, well, here's the thing though. You can play lineups though of OG, Pascal, and Barnes on the floor at the same time. Because we were already putting guys in like Stanley Johnson and stuff, trying to get minutes out of them. Get them to ball handle. So I think that's still that's not a problem. Like if you can find 30 minutes of all three of them on the floor, they can coexist. I'm not really worried about that, especially after a year or two. I'm just worried about development. That's all we got to watch is just how he develops. Because if he develops, I'm not worried about it. If he doesn't develop, we got a problem. But other than that, his potential isn't really in question.
But bro, I'm just so bro, he wasn't even.
He was mocked to go 5 and 6 pretty much everywhere.
So we could have traded for it. We could have got something and still gotten Scotty Barnes potentially.
Yeah, but potentially, but I don't know how that because nobody traded. No trades were made.
I was hearing guys were looking for the sixth pick and stuff like that. Scotty Barnes would have been available.
No trades were made. No teams
now
traded.
I would love right like
1 didn't trade, 2 didn't trade, 3 didn't trade, 4 didn't trade, 5 didn't trade, and I don't think 6 was traded either. None of these teams have made trades.
Right, so that we gave OKC our pick, and after OKC gave us Shea and the third pick. I would love that.
The third
I don't
pick?
think they're
what do you
moving.
Mean?
They were offering Shea for the first pick, though. They were wanting more than 4. They wanted 1. That's the only place they offered Shea for was for Cade. Makes sense.
Oh,
He's
man.
22.
Yo, Cleveland, bro. Cleveland fucked everything. If we just got fucking Evan Mobley.
I was hoping Mobley fell. I know.
Cleveland's just going to ruin it. What are you
I ain't mad about it, though.
Oh, my God. Dude, this is a guy we needed.
We'll have to see how it works out.
John Doe, you said it.
We did need Evan Mobley more than anybody.
Bro, John Doe, I didn't even know who the hell Evan Mobley was. You called and saying, yo, Evan Mobley.
I called Evan Mobley. I know. I know.
I think it was back
I'm
in
not even arguing with you.
If
I had the choice between now, here's the thing. If I had the choice between Evan Mobley and Scotty Barnes, yeah, I would go Evan Mobley too. I'm not arguing with you there. We're on agreement there.
Bro, Louis, what's your take on that?
But there's nothing we can do about that.
What's your take on that?
That's just unfortunate. That's what.
I don't know why Cleveland had to be number 3 pick. Why can't we just get lucky and get the number 3 pick?
Oh my God, bro, I'm fucking pissed. Cause bro, this Scotty Barnes pick could potentially be something special. But I'm just looking at the log jam. Somebody has to go for this guy to get those minutes because he's going to be competing, bro. And
no, not really. I don't see it that way because it's like saying he's got so much position versatility. I don't think it's especially if he learns how to shoot. I don't think that's the issue. I really don't think that's the issue.
But bro, we have Gary Trent. We have Pascal Siakam. We have OG Anunoby. Those guys are going to take up a share.
This may happen. This may actually happen, though.
Yeah.
This may happen. We might not re-sign Trent. We may, because Cleveland drafted Evan Mobley, we may put the Trent money, the 18, 20 million for Trent, 15, 18, 20, over toward Jared Allen.
That would be actually like a good pickup. Jared Allen option.
But didn't he exercise his player option? Didn't he exercise his player option?
Oh,
he's back.
He's restricted free agent. He's a restricted free agent. They would have to match our offer. That's how that works. But because they drafted Evan Mobley, do they want to pay $18, $20 million a year for another center?
Bro, it's Cleveland, bro. I wouldn't trust me. They're a chaos over there. Cleveland literally ruined the Black Raptors, Raptors' potential future.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll just take a calm. Our guys, our scouts, they're very good. And from everything I've seen, the only problem with Scotty Barnes is he can do everything, literally everything, but shoot threes at a high level and shoot the mid-range shots at a high level. That's the only thing that needs to work.
Everyone's tweeting now, Magic playoff, here we come. We got Jalen Suggs now. No one's talking good enough about Scotty Barnes right now. It's actually not good.
What is Twitter saying? What is Twitter saying about the guy?
Nothing. We're not talking anything about him.
Because nobody knew he was coming here. Everyone thought it was either Kuminga.
Everybody looked at the mocks. Everybody looked at the mock draft saying, "Oh, Jalen Suggs. We're drafting Jalen Suggs." And what did I tell you? Masai Ujiri does not go off mock drafts. He never has. We haven't picked anybody mocked to us since Jakob Poeltl, I believe that was, or whoever the hell we took before Pascal. That's the last person that was mocked. And before that, it was way back. We do not pick guys that are mocked to us, or hardly ever. That's just done. I kept telling people that.
Were DeMar mocked to us?
No.
And DeMar.
I don't think so. No, we took him.
Man. Bro,
no,
I'm just
Pascal wasn't mocked to us either. He was a second-round pick, supposedly.
Yeah,
but OG wasn't mocked to us either. He got injured.
Bro, I didn't even know.
A lot of the guys we take off mock.
When I saw Siakam, I think I saw him in college. I saw Siakam in college, but I didn't know who the hell he was.
Yeah, he was a second-round pick. He was supposed to be a second-round pick. They were freaking out when we took him at 27. And he was not good his first year. He had like 4 points. And people were like, see, that's why. But then once he got skills, then it was, then he ended up as a 20-point-per-game scorer who can defend 1 through 5. Scotty Barnes is a better defender than Pascal to me, right out the gate. He is an OG and an OB level defender. He has Defensive Player of the Year caliber defense that's in his future if he stays healthy. That is not a question. He was guarding point guards that were 5'8" to 5'11", and then he switched on to 6'11" centers and was locking people. Only person I've seen do that, to switch from point guards to centers like that, is OG. Now I would not put him like in a small ball lineup just playing him. He's 20 years old. We give him 2 or 3 years. Who knows? If he grows another inch or two, you're looking at a 6'10" guy who can handle the ball, who can also play center for you, because he's 225 now. He may end up being 235, 245. So who knows? We just got to watch how he's watch the breakdowns of him, because Blake Murphy, do you know who that is? He does all the Raptor stuff.
Yeah.
He said when he was breaking down player profiles, he didn't put anybody that had this as many skills as Scotty Barnes did, whether it was ball handling, passing, defense in all positions, IQ, intangibles, mentality. He had one of the best mentalities in his, what he called like he did a thing where he looked at how if they took plays off, all kinds of stuff like that. And he said he had more skills by his name. Is the one thing he needs to fix is his free throw shooting, which is a little 63, something like that %. OG was at 61 coming in. So I'm not really worried about that. We can get our guys better jump shots. We're good at that. But I like his mentality. He had one of my favorite mentalities in the draft. He is screamed. He will be screaming out there on the court, just hyped up, that Russell Westbrook mentality. I really did. It's pretty cool. He is good. He's going to need to develop a little, though. His offense, not his defense. His defense is locked.
Yo, B said, is Scotty Barnes that good? Is he that good? That's what Beast is asking. I don't know. John Doe, that's for you, bro. Is he that good?
We're going to find out. Let's put it up.
Because, bro, honestly,
because Pascal's going to miss the first month. So he's going to get a lot of minutes right out the gate as a rookie. for an entire month. That's like 5, 6, 7, 8 games. So we'll get to see what he's, if he pops off right off the beginning, then there's no reason to even – we'll get to see. He's not going to get buried on the bench. I'm not really worried about that. Pascal may miss a month and a half. That's 10 games.
I'm just like, bro, the only thing that's bothering about this thing is the fact that, bro, it's just like.
And we get to see the preseason too.
This guy better be better.
Another 4 or 5 games.
My thing is, he better be better than Jalen Green. I mean, Jalen Suggs. Because if he's not better than Jalen Suggs.
I'll put it to you this way. He's already as good of a passer, and he's a better defender. But he's not quite the offensive player yet. But we'll see how we can do with that. He's got a better body. He shot 60%, I think, at the rim. Jonathan Kuminga thought 39. So that's he finishes strong. He's stout.
Damn, bro. Like, honestly, damn. Like, I'm just like, fuck, man. Like,
well, here's the thing. We could end up with something bad, but we may end up with what Ben Simmons should have been. Like something really, really good. So we have to wait and see.
Is there any chance, like that? We could get Dame possibly if we do like a Pascal trade.
Said Dame, get Dame.
Maybe I don't think they're gonna. I think they're gonna play. I think. Well, here's what I think is gonna happen. Actually, I think they're gonna play. Fred at the 1, with Malachi backing him up. Trent at the 2 if he stays there. If Trent doesn't stay there, they'll probably put this big dude Barnes at the 2, and then you'll have OG at the 3 and Pascal at the 4.
Bro, let me tell you. Remember,
because they may not bring Trent back. That's a real possibility to try to use all that money for a good center like Jared Allen. But go ahead, guys.
He's just saying he's like OG, but he can't shoot, and he's taller than OG.
OG coming out of the draft though. OG was not a shooter at all.
Bro, I knew nothing about OG. OG barely even played any college games. I'll tell you that much.
He barely played. But when he come out, he guarded LeBron in the playoffs his rookie year. And you could do that with Barnes. You could put him on anybody. So that's one thing I like about him. We're gonna have there is a chance that the OG Barnes Pascal lineup is one of the best lineups defensively in the NBA. We just got to get OG's already got his offense figured out. Pascal's got to do a little bit, but his offense is it's pretty good. I mean, it's 20 points per game. You can't really stop it.
Nah, bro. It's just like fuck, man. Yo, it's just like, man, I don't know, man.
Like, I hope I'm wrong. No, hope no wrong though, right? Right about Scotty Barnes, maybe he can become like.
But if worse things come to worse, and we do trade Pascal for a bunch of stuff, we got OG a running mate, a replacement, a real replacement.
The thing is, though, do you think he'll pick it up? Because, Raptors, ESPN was even saying today. Earlier today, I heard ESPN saying that basically the Raptors are a team that's potentially contending for playoff bid, and people are like, yo, basically like, bro, I'm getting messages right now, bro, like from other places, and people are like, they're not happy about this freaking pick, bro. A lot of people are not
80%. I seen a poll, and 80% wanted Jalen Suggs.
Yeah.
So the majority is definitely going to want Jalen Suggs. I did not advocate for that. You will find no comments of me anywhere saying Jalen Suggs is the guy. I don't. He is the best prospect, I think, right now. I have him as a number 1 scoring option in the future. I just think he's too transition-oriented. He doesn't have the half-court game.
Poor Cade, though.
His handling needs some work, but that's just me.
Pistons? Oh, poor Cade. Oh, my God.
Dude, like, I don't know, man. This is ridiculous, man. Like, my only thing is just like, bro, is Masai leaving? Is this like his get back, or is he gonna leave, or is he staying? Because, bro, if he drafts this guy, because I can see Nick Nurse if this kid doesn't pan out, Nick Nurse, his tolerance level is kind of, he's kind of the kind of guy, unless he has a Kawhi Leonard or Kyle Lowry, he's not taking crap from anybody. If he knows the guy's garbage, he'll start reducing his minutes very quickly. I've seen him do it. We've seen him do it to Serge Ibaka. We've seen him do it to several players where you thought they should be playing more and they're not playing. And this kid needs to pan out.
Season, Pascal didn't play for the entire fourth quarter.
So I'm saying, and Pascal lost it, bro. So I'm just kind of like, and if this kid can't shoot on a shooter's team, this is a shooter's team right here. Raptors are a shooter's team. They live off that 3 ball.
Well,
if this kid can't shoot. She's in trouble, man.
His his college coach said the one thing he thought was underrated is how much work Scotty Barnes put in to work on his shooting over the offseason. He said if you go look at his form, just the form, not even the shots going in and out, his coach said, because I watched all these guys pre-draft. I'm the guy that puts you on Mobley. His coach, this dude, I can't remember his name, but he's a pretty good-sized guy. He said that Barnes was looking a lot better at shooting just his form in the workouts for the teams. So if he's already shown improvement without getting into the Raptors building, say if he could go on his own, just his own, on the offseason from 27 to like 30%, the Raptors could probably get him in a year or two up to like 35, 36%. And at that point, you're looking at a guy who can do anything. He just has got to improve his shooting a little bit. And I like his form. I'm kind of bullish on it. He takes the shots. He wasn't a great shooter, but he took 2 or 3 last year per game. Ben Simmons don't even take 1. So I didn't like the Ben Simmons comparisons because he will shoot the shot even if he's not a great shooter. He's aggressive. So
he says he's aggressive, yeah? So you're seeing a lot of aggression from him, yeah?
Oh, he'll scream. I watched him hit the game winner, and he just run around in the guy's face, putting his, flex and screaming. He was like, reminded me of Russell Westbrook. He's a hustle guy. He don't ever lay off. That'd
be pretty dope. First game, dunks on Cade. It'll be pretty dope. He just dunks on Cade.
He's 6'9". He's 6'8.5", I think is what his actual measurements was. But he's 6'8.5" at 225, and he had a 38-inch vertical, almost 40 inches. He was the second vertical, third best standing leap, I think it was. Second best hand size, second biggest hands. He had a whole bunch of stuff. Blake Murphy put it out on his thing. He was all in the statistical categories. He dominated. He said he broke the spreadsheet. That was his own word. That was his quote.
Would you compare Scotty Barnes with like Kawhi kind of?
Kawhi was a better shooter, man. I seen Kawhi when he was in college. Back then, he was a fucking shooter, bro. Kawhi Leonard could shoot the ball, man. He was a good inside player too.
Don't forget, what did Kawhi go in his draft?
15 or 16 or something like that.
Yeah, so maybe
this dude can pass. That's the one thing. Like, he can ball handle and pass. So I'm happy. I'm excited. I want to see what this looks like.
Honestly, bro, it's ridiculous, man. Like, it's intriguing. I'm not gonna lie, but it just seems like Gary Trent is you could see he meshes with the team, and I think they're gonna keep Gary Trent. Personally, I don't think they wouldn't just let a talent like that go. I think they're gonna try to figure it out because Kyle Lowry's gonna be gone, so that's a lot of money off the books. They already have what's this guy's name over here? The guy from Montreal, Boucher. They have Boucher already there at big.
Well, I forgot about Chris Boucher.
Yeah, he's there at the big. So he's not really. There's not really a lot of money being. The highest paid guy is Pascal Siakam,
and
that's about it. Van Fleet and OG's at a decent contract from NBA standards at least. So I don't know, bro. I'm a little confused right now because I'm not confused. I think he's going to be a great player. Gary Trent will be a great player for us. I'm rooting for Gary Trent just because of how hard he played last season for us. But my only issue is this guy going to create – because, bro, you were mentioning another big man from Europe, if I'm not – or Australia or something like that. John Doe,
Alfred Sengun. Yes, Alfred Sengun.
If you're going to get –
Alfred Sengun. I don't forget.
Why don't you just get that guy then? I don't understand. Why don't you just get the big man?
Okay, here's the thing. Alfred Sengun, I understand. Alfred Sengun he has a chance to be the best offensive player in the draft. I don't take my words back on that. I really think whoever drafts him, I ain't even watching the draft anymore after the Raptors pick, but whoever took him is getting a great player. He's not the defender Scotty Barnes is, and he'll never be. So that's the thing there. So, and I don't know. I have no idea how this is going to work out. There's a lot of different ways that it could go for Scotty. I just am pretty bullish that the Raptors are going to develop any player that they get to a decent level. Whether that have been Suggs, Kuminga, Mobley. I don't
Evan Mobley would have been the best guy. He would have fit perfectly. But bro, Beast, what's going on, bro? Chime in. What do you think? What's your take on that? Beast, you there? Beast, you gotta unmute yourself, bro. Yo, Beast, you gotta unmute yourself. Beast, man. All right, bro. Beast, I don't know. Beast, you gotta fix your sting, man. I don't know. You're on mute or something like that. But yeah, John Doe, you were saying prior though, bro? Yeah, you were saying prior?
Yeah, I think whoever we picked, we're going to develop fairly well. So I'm not really worried about that. I was very torn on who to pick. I I've seen all the mocks say Suggs, and I truly do believe he'll be a good player, but that was not my guy in the draft. I like some of these other guys, but I know a lot of people love him. So,
Bro,
and
why
I
do you
think he
think they
will be
didn't get
good.
that big?
I just don't
Back to
have
that
him
big.
down as an.
Back to that big though, that big you were mentioning, bro. The
What?
European or the European guy, or he was from
Offensive,
Australia.
yes. He's
Yeah.
He's an offensive monster, but he's maybe a defensive liability. It's not quite sure. He got a couple blocks, block and a half, but he's not really a defensive stopper by any means.
Bro,
that's
B
why he's
said,
projected to go to 7 to 10, but I don't know where he got picked.
Mm-hmm.
Where did he get picked? Do anybody know?
He didn't even get picked yet. He hasn't even been picked. There has been no bigs that got picked. Outside of Evan Mobley, there has been no other bigs.
Yeah, they haven't picked him yet. I think they think he might be a defensive liability. I just liked his footwork. He kind of reminded me of like a Kevin McHale. He was a beast offensively. He averaged I want to say 18, 19 something points per game. He won the MVP of a man's league at 18. So I like him, but Scotty Barnes could literally end up being one of our best players, like OG. We could end up getting a lot for him. So I'm not just going to crap on it, but it's a risk. We did take a risk. I understand. I agree with you. We got to lean on our development staff.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's not like we haven't done that before. That's kind of like our.
A lot of people are saying that Jalen Suggs is a better defender than Scotty Barnes. They said he's a clutch. He's more of a clutch player than Scotty Barnes. Oh. And some people are just saying,
you say he's more of a clutch player because he had that big game winner. I'm not going to argue that. I mean, Suggs had a nice game winner, but he's not a better defender. I can argue that he is definitely not a better defender. He can't defend threes and fours, fives, any. Huh? Go ahead.
Yeah, Lou, you were saying?
Yeah, so it was the 2016, right? And I forgot who hit out the game winner, right? Like the the chip, right? It was the next guy. Okay, so Suggs hit one game winner, and I've been saying, okay, he's like a good right, like a good player, right? But I mean, Scotty Barnes, I feel like he can be like a next. So if he gets a jump shot win, I feel like he can be like a kind of like a Kawhi was with us. Mid-range shot kind of guy.
For Florida State, I watched Scotty Barnes with 6.5 seconds left take the ball to his left hand, put his elbow into a defender, jump up, and kind of do a floater, kind of like a layup thing, but it was more of a floater. And it went right up in the basket, and it forced overtime, and they ended up winning the game. And it just forced overtime. He went running around screaming. So I was like, all right, this guy's, he put his head down and that win is on him, So I think he's like a way more aggressive version of a Ben Simmons. I just want to see if it translates, because a lot of that, you want to know if that aggression stays when they're playing against guys. And I think it will, because he's so physically, he's 6'8" and 3/4 at 225. He's just going to get bigger and stronger.
Fuck, bro. Man. Bro, honestly, there's the saying, bro, you got to get the best available player sometimes. Bro, a lot of people are upset about
you looked up a lot of
messages. No, I haven't. I haven't even. Bro, I know heard of this guy. The thing is,
all right, look up Hardwood Herald, Scotty Barnes.
Hardwood Herald. Is this a high school tape or is this?
Yeah. No, this is a good player breakdown. No, a breakdown of the player. You don't even have to watch it. Just save it and watch it later if you want to. But that'll give you a good breakdown. He broke down all the players from Cade all the way down to the 50th pick, so he knows what he's talking about, because nobody that's that dedicated is going to go that far down unless unless they're into the draft. He went all the way into the 50s, so he breaks it down. You can look at the player. He breaks down his strengths and weaknesses and shows some of his weaknesses. It's not just like a glorified here's what he is and this is all his best things. No, he breaks down his weaknesses too, but he's got a lot of strength.
How about a post game? Is it good?
It's kind of like Giannis in the fact that it's not really the post game. It's just so physically imposing. He shoots 60% at the rim, so it's that's insanely high. I think he shot 62% at the rim. So and it's not even like he's a super post game. He's just that crazy. I don't even know how to describe it. He's just he's bigger than OG. He's not heavier, but he's definitely bigger.
They say he plays.
He's got a 7'3" wingspan.
They say he plays like magic. Scotty Barnes. Does he have good court vision? Like, how's his passing
Yes,
ability and stuff?
yes. In 20 minutes, he averaged 4.2 assists, which is as many as Jalen Suggs.
So you feel
Bro.
like he can like average in like
And
in
I
the next
actually
5
think he
years?
have less turnovers. Do
in the
what?
next 5 years, right? Could you see right? Probably averaging 24 and 8.
I have no idea on his offense. That's going to be how we that's going to have to be on how we develop him. I could see he averaged 10.5 points or 11 points, something like that, 4 assists and 4 rebounds in only 20 minutes, but he got 6th man of the year. He was freshman. So if you're looking at him playing 30 minutes and he goes,
not about steals.
huh?
Oh,
He's got a bunch of them. He had like about 2 steals a game. Yeah, he was defending everybody. They run an all-switch system just because of him. Hardwood Harold, he did the breakdown of that too.
Don't
very
forget,
good. He
defense wins championships, right? So
he basically said Evan Mobley has 3 blocks a game, but he said Scotty Barnes may be the best defender in the draft. Like, just from a pure defense perspective, he could easily be the best defender.
How did his team do in the tournament? Bro, I never heard of this guy. Like this.
His team sucks. He could have averaged probably 6 assists if his team was like Gonzaga, but they're not. It's Florida State. His team wasn't great. That's another thing he showed in the breakdown. You know, he takes into he also took into it like a competition level that you're playing against, and also the guys that you played with. And he played against good competition. He just didn't have a great team.
Yo, bro, we're
Put it
fucked.
this way,
If this guy doesn't do well, we're fucked. If he doesn't do well,
yeah, I agree. That's anything when you go to picking that high.
Like, dude, this guy has to pound out, bro. This can't be anything else, bro. This guy at 4, bro. The last 4th pick we got was
Chris Bosh, right?
Chris Bosh, and that guy's going to the Hall of Fame. Whenever we draft,
had that. The 4th pick we had before that, we traded for Vince Carter.
Thank you. And bro, if you look at us, whenever we draft, even in the top 10, we tend to draft really well. We haven't. Messiah, Brian Colangelo,
Andre Bargnani.
Andre Bargnani was probably the worst out of all of them. And Rafael
Didn't he average? No, it was Bruno Caboclo, wasn't it?
Bruno Caboclo, yeah, he was the worst. Yeah,
but didn't he average almost like 20 points though?
No, he was garbage though. That's the thing. Andre Bargnani, he was a system player, bro. He was getting the ball.
Right.
He was pampered. He was trash though. He had the tools. He had the tools. He just didn't put in that work.
But that's still not the worst pick ever, though. You know what I mean? Like comparative, that's a bust, but it's not the worst bust that franchises have ever had. At least he could be a system player.
No, he played 10 years. He's played 10 years. It's not the worst. It's not the worst.
Even as a bad pick, it's still not the worst.
He was a bust though. He was technically he was number
Pistons
1.
Pistons have drafted. They get Cade Cunningham. I want to see how this works because the Pistons over the last 20 years have. Timberwolves, I think they said, have wasted more first-round picks than any team in the league.
That's a fact. Oh, that's a fact. That's a fact. I agree with that 100%. The Timberwolves stay wasting picks. But basically, bro, it's I don't know.
Go back and watch when Scotty was drafted. Watch when we called him. I like that energy. See that energy? Watch when he gets drafted. Go back and look when they called his name for the Raptors pick.
Bro. Screaming the top of
that energy. Yeah, that energy. He does that on the court, too. He does that on the court. He's not shy.
Oh, man. Yeah, man. Bro, honestly, I hope this guy
That's one thing I did like about him.
My only thing is, bro, I'm sorry, but yo, bro, we don't waste draft picks, especially first rounders, especially high draft picks. Jalen Suggs, he has to be better than Jalen. He has to prove every day that he's better than Jalen Suggs. There can't be or Kuminga. There can't be any of those. You got to be better than those guys at this point. And bro, the Raptors at this point too. I don't even know if the Raptors are the best fit for him.
No, the Raptors just have to make him better than Cade Cunningham, and then we don't care.
Yeah,
the Raptors just need to make him better than the number 1 pick, and then it's all good.
No, if the number 1 pick's better than him, the number 1 pick's better than him. He just can't. He has to be better than everybody else that he was drafted ahead of.
No. If he ends up better than, because we're all worried about Jalen Suggs, but maybe he ends up better being the best player in the draft. Like we don't know. This is all crapshoot. Maybe he's end up terrible. Like we need to relax though, because there's no telling how this is going to work out. He could have major injuries over his career, or he could be an Iron Man that plays for 20 years for us. Too. We don't know.
Yo, man, I don't know, man. Yo, Louis, what's your take on that, bro? Like,
I mean, well, look guys, right? If you look at all like the great NBA players, right? Let's look at Booker, right? Booker, he was picked 13th pick, right? Am I correct?
Yeah, you're
Right.
right.
Yeah, so he was picked late.
Yeah.
Or like that Booker wasn't seen as like that
But
superstar.
Tim Duncan was picked number 1. So, I mean, sometimes you get it
Yeah,
right.
and LeBron James,
was number 1. So, it just depends. So
2018 Aiton, he was picked number 1. And
I'm still not sold. I'm still not sold on Ayton. I don't care. People say, "Oh, Ayton." I'm like,
Ayton is just like above average big man.
Honestly,
he's
bro.
Special.
But here's the thing. I don't think he should have went number 1, but I also don't think he's like a bust because he's also pretty valuable. You could get some stuff for him.
He's not a bust. He's like that. He fits good with the Phoenix Suns. He's just like a good fit for them. He's like above average player.
Right.
No, I agree.
We've seen what having a below average center does to a team.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. A below average center is a problem. We've had that happen before in the past. So
I just hope we get Jared Allen. That's what I'm hoping for.
Bro, but I don't know, man.
Could you imagine a lineup of Fred, some combo of Barnes, OG, Pascal, and Jared Allen? That's like.
Now is Barnes.
We'll just have to see what they do in free agency.
Does he have pretty good speed?
Oh yeah. He had a 38-inch vertical. He's got all the athletic measurables. He's athletic. Besides Keon Johnson,
he's not explosive though. He's not He's not like I'm watching his highlights right now, bro. He's not a guy who's gonna freaking fly out the gym and bang it on. Jalen Suggs seems like a more explosive player than him. He seems like
Jalen Suggs got to get up a lot higher to be able to dunk. Scotty don't have to get off the ground very much with that 6'9" frame and a 7'3" wingspan.
Yeah.
For reference, Kevin Durant, who's got noodle arms, has got a 7'6" wingspan. So Boucher's 7'4". He's got a 7'4" wingspan. Scotty Barnes has got a 7'3" wingspan. He's got the second biggest hands in the draft, I think, of all players. You know, them big hands brought us a championship in Kawhi Leonard.
Oh yeah, Kawhi.
Oh man, I'm hell bent right now. I'm just kind of like I don't know. This guy came out of nowhere. He came out of nowhere
for next season. While also kind of scared about what's gonna happen.
I'm nervous, bro. Thank you. Exactly. That's how I feel. It's the same way you're the way you're thinking. Bro, there's a lot of question marks.
The official ESPN had him mocked at 5. We took him at 4.
Bro, there's a lot of questions.
I don't know about come out of nowhere. I watched like 6 breakdown videos of him before the draft, so he was a known commodity. He's just Jalen Suggs was mocked to us so many times. I understand why everybody blindsided.
And I think the thing is too, Jalen Suggs, the way he played in that tournament, a lot of people wanted. I think he wanted to come to Toronto too. I think he was projected in his mind. He was coming to Toronto as well.
Yeah.
So it's just like, bro, this guy came out of nowhere, and this guy has to perform now, bro. He has to perform. He can't be like a 12 and thing. Like this guy has to be a generational talent for the Raptors. Transcendent. That's the word. A transcendent talent. Because, bro, whenever we got these guys, they were never ever asked. Even when we got Damon Stoudemire, that guy was a stud. If you go look up the history of Damon Stoudemire, he was the first Raptor All-Star. He won Rookie of the Year. You see what I'm saying?
I know.
And
we'll just have to see. Jalen Suggs, this could be a mistake. That's the risk of drafting, you know.
No, you're right. You're right on that. You're 100% right. It could go the draft. Let's be real. People thought Andrew Wiggins was going to be the Messiah, bro. Andrew Wiggins is from Toronto.
Oh my God, Wiggins is actually ass.
Bro, people thought Anthony Bennett was going to be the Messiah. He's from Toronto, bro. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like I knew guys who went to school with Anthony Bennett, bro. Like they were telling me stories.
What do you average? 3 points a game?
bro, I'm telling you, bro. Bennett, there's a bunch of these guys. Who else was a tomato can? Tristan Thompson. Technically, he is a tomato can, but he's not. I don't know. He won championships, so
he's half a tomato can.
James.
Yeah, he's half a tomato can. He's a Kardashian can, bro. Like, yo,
well, I'm gonna hop off here.
Yeah, bro, guys. I'm gonna come back because I gotta get out of here too, bro. I'm not gonna be going through this whole thing.
Right.
I'm gonna come back at the second round, bro. So I'm gonna shoot another live stream as soon as the second round starts. So we
got 2 more picks.
Yeah, we got 2 more picks. So we'll come back for the 2 more picks. So Louis, you'll be back in, right? All right, bro. John Doe, I'll see you then. All right.
Yeah, I'll come back.
All right. We'll be
Yeah,
back. All right.
I'll probably come back in.
All right, for sure. All right, bro. Peace.
Later.
Yep. So yeah, we back second round. Shouts to the guy, Mr. Mo. Mr. Mo, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. We'll be back in the second round, bro. I'm not going to be waiting around here going through all these other draft picks. So we're coming back in the second round, bro. Simple as that, all right? Yeah, so it's your guy, Selector. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. I'm signing out. Peace.